Hello, everyone. I'm still in the Halloween mood, and I decided to design a fair for our Sims. Um, at first, you're going to see I'm just kind of going through and adding things I might use. And to be honest, a lot of these things don't end up in the final build. So, in case you're wondering what I'm doing right this moment. So anyway, I decided to do a fun little Halloween fair. We got the high school pack. They had these cute little fair rides. And I was like, there's so much you can do with those. Especially for Halloween because you have the, like haunted house type, thing going on. So that's when I got the idea to do a Halloween themed fair. To be honest, it was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be to get everything together. Um, when I think fair, I think like fun little fair games and things. And I just didn't find anything that I felt fit really well. I debated about putting like a horseshoe pit in, but I didn't. Instead, I've got a couple of other little cool areas. You can see, the haunted house, of course, and the skating rink. I was thinking it would be cool to do something with this pirate ship, but honestly, it just felt too big. Um, and yeah, so I don't end up keeping that. Spoiler alert. I will say these stairs are the bane of my existence. Okay. I I had so many problems with these stairs, like so many problems. There's actually a point where you might see some stuff added, deleted, and you're like, when did that happen? Um, I literally had to take like an hour to fix these stairs. Um, so yeah, if you notice anything that's like really crazy, you're like, well, when did that happen? um, I did it off camera because they just got way too complicated and I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to fix those. So I did that and then edited some of the stuff out. But overall, I'm really happy with how this fair turned out. It's fun. I brought a group of Sims to play test, and that's part of the reason the stairs also had some more editing. Is I realized when I started playtesting that the Sims couldn't get to the haunted house ride, and I had to change up a few things. So that was all done off camera as well. Um, so yeah, I like how it turned out. It looks like a fair that got set up and is like a traveling carnival. So there's a few things that you can kind of look at and go, well, why'd you do that? Well, in my mind, they set it up and decorated their traveling carnival for Halloween. Um, so keep that in mind with this build. It's a very it looks like somebody decorated it to make it be spooky. So that's the look I was going for. Now, part of me, for fun, really debated about, killing some Sims on this lot just to have the ghost wander around. I did not do that. Honestly, I just ran out of time. I still thought it would be cool, but I ran out of time and I wanted to get this up. So, uh, yeah, that is not a thing. You can do that, you know. Um, I did try to use the haunted lot trade, um, but I realized I'm in my building world and I don't have any ghost. So that might work too. I didn't realize that until like I literally sat down to record this and went, oh, yeah, I don't have any ghost in my world. So, or in my game, this game at all, like this save file. So, yeah, so that's why, I think the ghost didn't show up. Because I was here, I had my sim here for like, 2 days, playtesting everything. But, so it should work in theory. I did take it off the lot. It's just, so you guys can figure out what you want on here yourselves. Now, the lot itself is set up as a bar lot, so that you'll have the bartender show up to the bar here. And then I just had my Sims hire the vendors for the two booths. Um, I thought having the bar functional was a little more important than the booths, but run it however you like. If you have Eco Lifestyle, you can run it as one of the market lots, and the vendors will fill in, but you won't have the bar. So there are some options with this, not a whole lot. And the other problem I had with these stairs is this fence. I wanted to move it. I wanted to play around with it because when I saved it and came back in, all of my tombstones there were floating. And though, that's kind of fun, it just didn't look right. I decided to do a seance room here. And I think it turned out really cool. Again, Halloween themed. I thought this would be fun. And, I brought a group here and they kind of did a seance. Nobody sat down. So, well, one of them sat down, but, yeah, they, didn't quite work the way I pictured it at first, but it's okay. I think it turned out really cute. It's just a cute little building. I wanted something, kind of fun here. And so I did this little room. And decorating it was fun. I just felt like, we need something that, is kind of spooky besides that ride. Everything else is kind of normal stuff. So I do apologize. I did use a ton of backs with this. Yeah, but this type of thing you kind of have to. So I am going to be doing a few more builds that are base game only. And a couple of more customized builds. My niece has started playing The Sims, and she's not a builder. So I told her I would do some builds using base game and so the packs that she has. And I apologize now for anybody. Her packs are pets and my first pet stuff. Currently, we're going to be changing that. So I'm going to be doing a few builds using those packs. I actually don't build a whole lot with my first pet stuff, so I'm a little excited to maybe get in there and create some fun little rooms for that pack. So anyway, look forward to those coming soon. I'm actually going to start working on some of those this week because I have quite a few videos ready to post and send out to you guys. So they probably won't be showing up until November. All right, so I decided I wanted this little area here to be the bar food area. And then, of course, your little bathroom over there. That bathroom gave me some hassles as well. I thought it was really cool to put it up, and then, up on a hill, there were issues. The other thing is this is the point where I had just changed this over to a bar because I play tested some things. And that wall there, I put a TV on because bars require TV. So now there's a TV like inset into the werewolf bar. So that's how I managed to kind of get around that. It's there, it's usable. But that's how I kind of hid that so that we don't have a TV, sitting out. Seems to work well. The other thing I did, like I said, I set it up so it looks kind of like they changed their rides to be spooky. So I just added some walls here. Played around with that a little bit just to create a look. I do change that a little bit more later. I also love that these curtains, you can actually put them up on a doorway and walk through them. I was kind of worried about that, so I was very happy when I play tested that and it worked. So I did struggle a little bit with how I wanted to set this food area up. As you can tell, I went back and forth a little bit. Um, Originally I was thinking like maybe tables with umbrellas, um, actual like tables, and I just went, you know what, picnic tables. I want to make this look like it's a traveling fair, and that maybe like there's a fairground. So like in my mind, that building exists as maybe like a storage building, that the seance room is in. The fountain is there. Maybe the ice rink and the bar and food area is there, but the rest of it is, the fair came and decorated. Um, so that's kind of where my mind was with that, and there's the bathrooms there, and the rest of it's kind of an open area. So that was my thought process. That fountain, I absolutely love how it turned out. This took forever to do, so this part I like super speeded up. Um, I want to say just to put all those around, it took probably a good half hour, um, just to place them all. But it was worth it. I really, really like how it looks. All right, so just kind of adding in, decorations, fixing things up a little bit. This is when I decided to change how this looked because I realized they needed to be hef walls in order to be shown if you're playing with the walls down, or the walls. How I play is with you can see through the one wall. Um, so I realized that. I'm like, well, that's got to be fixed. I had also played a little bit with doing some lighting on this and forgot to take one of the walls down. That was what I was doing there, if you noticed that. And as you can see, this is kind of the point where I've realized that my sim can't get to the haunted house. So this is where I start playing with the stairs. I've shown some of it. Um, so you can kind of see me figuring out how it'll kind of work. I got her up there. But then the problem was when she left, she ended up in the corner, and I didn't notice it until later on. Um, so, yeah, I ended up having to play more with it because these fences and the stairs ended up hooked together. And it was a mess. It ended up being a mess. So you can see I'm still sitting here just decorating up. Meanwhile, my sim is still stuck in the corner. And I still haven't noticed yet. And the thing is, I let it play for a little while. Like, I looked at it, was playing, and all of a sudden I'm like, well, why is she not doing what I just told her to do? And I realized she's stuck back by that statue in the corner by the haunted house. See, I told you, maybe subliminally, I was thinking to myself, I should just kill her, right? No, I don't want to. This is actually semi-created. And I like her, so. Well, then you can see, like I put here, I decided to use these little lights from Realm of Magic because I already had some stuff in this build from this pack to light up all the pumpkins. And it's cool because they're lit up all day doing this. So I think it looks really cool. All right. So there's not a whole lot to show you with this build. But I do have a really cool picture to show you. My Sims in their seance. As I said, nobody sat down. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And Friday's video will be a fun little Halloween decorated rustic home using the ranch pack. All right, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.